Hey folks, I thought it would be a good time to give you guys a little bit of an update of how the stream has been doing and how um, progress has been going. Um, Thanks to everyone that's been patient and waiting with me as far as going through the renovations. It's been quite a process, but we're almost there, and Uh, I'm hoping to get everything done in another few weeks or so. Um, the last 6 months, again, when I was beta testing the stream, um, I wasn't really sure how much interest that was going to generate. Yeah, I thought kind of with what little uh, I had, and with all everything that I held back, I mean it would have been very understandable if there wasn't going to be that many people, but it did turn out that there'd be a very interesting result, and I'm mainly making this video for the few people that I have that um, really show interest in the stream and might be wondering what's going on. So I thought I just thought I'd take the liberty and just kind of take a few minutes and just go over that a little bit here. But as you probably already know, my first 6 months was mainly to dedicate the time to testing out the quality of various systems and consoles and seeing just how great it would work. And throughout that process, I spent a lot of time learning about XSplit and how to adjust the video so that the lagging is less. I did spend a lot of time learning that, and I did have a lot of help. And those of you that are watching, you know who you are, and I certainly tip my hat off to you guys. I thought I'd be done with that in less than 2 months, but it took longer than that. It took about 6 months, and right about the end of mid-January, I want to say, is where I took the hiatus to, as I had said, if you follow any of my streams, you'll probably know that I took the hiatus to do some redesigning and updating, because my plan was to do a full blast stream and make it really enjoyable in the sense of playing a lot of very familiar games to a lot of dedicated gamers. And I didn't want to, and I held back doing good ones because I wanted to wait it out and see if things would work out with testing things out. So obviously the testing stage worked pretty well. Overall, I'd say it's not perfect, but it was overall pretty good. So at the moment, let me tell you what we've been doing in our off time. The first thing I think I'm really excited to announce, and not too many people know about it yet. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of hoopla and advertising on this until later, until maybe in a few weeks. But I just a couple days ago just finished putting together a website that talks in detail in various ways about what I'm now calling the Games and Music Recovery Center is no longer going to be called Games and Causes. I really wanted something a little bit more generic and memorable, so the Games and Music Recovery Center is what it's now called, and for short, it's GMRC. So if you're to those that have been like my regular followers, if you're interested at all to see what the website looks like, I'm going to put a link up right at the top of this video that you can click on, which will take you right to our website. And the site is www.wix.com/Hancock HANCOCK 978 at Verizon. Excuse me. Yeah, Hancock 978 /GMRC. And from there, it'll take you right to our new site, and it should fairly load up pretty quickly. I did check it out, and it does load up pretty well. So at the moment, our next set of plans is to, well, I'm going to be updating the channel just a little bit, not very much. I did start to, and I ran into a little bit of some typos, and I'm going to be working that out. I plan to get some business cards, which I hope to be sharing with people outside of the internet universe and get more people to know about what we do. And I intend to get some posters that I might post in the local library, locally around town. I decided a few weeks ago that I'm going to try something a little bit unique. And it's going to probably be misleading, but if you follow the theme that I'm going on here, it makes perfect sense. I'm going to offer people a t-shirt that's going to say something related to the GMRC, and I'm going to make that available. For every $5 that gets donated, I'll send out a t-shirt that you can own. And I don't know, it was a real, I went through some skepticism about this, but I feel like it's a good incentive to try out and see what happens. So once all the advertising is done and set in place, and I've done a good bit of advertising around various sites, this is the game plan. And assuming this all goes to plan, I am aiming for mid-March to start my streaming again. I don't have an exact date on when that's going to be. I won't know that until I have all the other things that I just mentioned taken care of. So what I am encouraging every one of you that watches this video to be really patient with me, because there is some time constraints that's involved in doing this. I do have outside personal commitments that I'm dealing with, and my own personal things that I have to deal with. So sometimes being able to find the time is very difficult, but I do try to make some effort on my part to do a little bit, if not anything. So it just requires a lot of patience. I'm just going to ask you guys to really try your best to hang tight, and when I have more information on what's going on, it'll be posted right up on the channel. And if it's necessary, I'll make another video with some more updates. But this is basically what's going on for now. It's been a very amazing process, and I enjoy every single step of the way. I do welcome any bit of your help, suggestions that you might want to do to help out with me. I am possibly considering doing sort of maybe like a pre-Q&A stream on JTV, and on that same night I may just double check my audio settings and make sure those are still working great. I did actually do some updates on that not too long ago, and I've got a new headset in place that I plan to be using, and it should make the quality on the streams work pretty nicely. So that's pretty much a little. This is just a small update on what we're doing and a little bit of our progress. Stay tuned. Stay tuned with me, and please feel free to click the follow link on the channel. Subscribe here if you would if you want to, just in case if I upload more updates. You can reach me here as well. But otherwise, have a good rest of the week, and um, stay tuned.